For years now, we've been watching and talking about how vile, how savage, how violent, how divisive, how hateful the MAGAnuts are. And in this current election cycle, many of us have been warning how these MAGAnuts are going to get a whole lot worse the closer that we get to November 5th. And here's a prime example of them getting worse. In San Antonio on yesterday, this man punched an elections poll worker. Why? Because he went to cast his vote wearing a red Make America Great Again hat. And we all know that you cannot wear that type of paraphernalia when you go to vote. It's not just directed at MAGAnuts, it's directed to all types of campaign paraphernalia. No buttons, no t-shirts, no nothing, no hats, nothing. You can't wear campaign paraphernalia when you go to vote. I believe it's federal law. And most of us know this, but MAGAnuts are crazy and they believe the laws don't apply to them. So he goes and they tell him, you have to take the hat off. Bunch it up, put it in your pocket. You cannot wear that when you come in here to vote. He takes it off. He goes to a voting station. He puts the hat back on. And the poll worker says, no, you have to leave. And so as the poll worker is escorting this savage out of the location, he then turns and punches the poll worker several times. And then he runs, he leaves. They call the cops. The ambulance comes out, checks the poll worker is fine, goes back to do their civic duty. He leaves, but I don't know why he didn't think the people wouldn't know who he was. He was at a polling station, a voting station, casting his vote when he tried to put the hat back on. So they pulled his name, gave the name to the cops. The cops went and arrested him. The savage's name is Jesse Lutzenberger, and he was arrested on Friday, and he faces felony charges for assaulting an elderly person, and he could face additional charges. I love this for him. And may he be found guilty on those felony charges, and he's never able to vote again in life.